Hi, my name is Izzy Lavinsky from Bask Retreat Center, and today I'm going to be walking you through a few yoga poses that are really good in aiding in digestion. So our first shape that we're going to explore today is a seated twist. So the option to bring both legs out long in front of you, or if you also want to incorporate some hip opening here, you can bring one foot to a 90-degree angle. Then we'll bring our other leg over the knee. So we're in this twist. And like I said, you can leave one leg out long, whatever works best for you and your body. And so we'll inhale and reach both fingertips up towards the ceiling, finding length throughout both sides of the body, lengthening the spine towards the ceiling. And take a deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, you'll twist. So I'm twisting towards my left thigh with my right arm. And here you want to focus on lengthening the crown of your head up towards the ceiling as you inhale. And as you exhale, you can find a little bit of a deeper twist. And so stay here for a few rounds of breath. You'll notice that the longer that you allow yourself to breathe here, the deeper you'll be able to twist. And what this is doing is bringing that twist into the abdomen. And then when you're ready, you can release and switch sides. So I just did my left, so now my right will come over. I'll inhale, lengthen towards the ceiling, and twist on the exhale. And so same thing here, focusing on bringing my spine straight up towards the ceiling. And on my exhale, taking my gaze over the right shoulder, finding a bit of a deeper twist. And then we'll inhale and come back to center. And just to find some symmetry throughout the body, we can fold forward. And then we'll make our way onto the mat, lying down, and take a supine twist. So as you can see, twists are really helpful in aiding in digestion. Also really good for overall relaxation. What they do is the twist kind of adds some heat into the belly, or the Uddiyana Bandha, which is our core lock. And so for a supine twist, there's a few different ways we can do this. So we can bring one leg out long. I'm going to do my right side first and hug the right knee into the center of the chest and give it a nice little squeeze. And then cross it over the left side of the body as you take your gaze far to the right side of the room. And you can also do this with both legs bent. And just whatever feels best. This feels best in my body. So you can use your left palm to gently press on your right thigh. And close your eyes. Let your body be heavy here. And then after a few rounds of breath, you can make your way through center and switch sides. Hug your left knee into the center of your chest. Give it a nice little squeeze. And cross it over the right side of your body as you take your gaze far to the left side of the room. And similar to our other twist, as you inhale, you want to try to imagine your spine lengthening. Then as you exhale, you can find a little bit of a deeper twist. And we'll make our way through center. And our third and final shape for digestion is going to be shoulder stand, which is my personal favorite. So for some people, shoulder stand might not feel good or be accessible. So in that case, you can take waterfall, which is just like so. Legs straight up the wall, and shoulder stand looks like this. So you want to bring both hands to your low back to support your lower back. Even if it feels okay to not have your hands here, it's important. And so what this is doing is reversing gravity and blood flow. So it's changing up the perspective for your body, allowing more blood to rush down. And from here, we can go into plow. So you can bring both legs up overhead, or ear pressure pose, and wrap both knees around your ears or your eyebrows. And this is also a really good shape to do before bed for restfulness. Legs up the wall, an inversion like this, where the feet are above the head or the heart. Helps calm the nervous system greatly. So this is something I like to do before bed every night. Really helps you wind down, calm down. Even just being here for a few moments, I can feel my whole nervous system just slowing down. And then once you feel good, you can release your legs down. And take a big breath in and breathe out. And thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.